EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today we get this season started with an AFC East tilt right off the bat, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New England Patriots.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
One play has him up.
Hi there, everybody. It's time for some football. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off between the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots.
Will Lutz.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we're off and running from Gillette. His return starts at the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. They're working a couple yards past the line. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 31. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
and 8
I love that.
yards to go.
No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously, the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now a toss play. Taylor. He is down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
First down, here's Dak. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Has some space inside the 15. And he's finally taken down at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, one secret ingredient on these jet sweeps to take off like that, Kate, it's timing. We talk about timing and precision in the passing game, but it's the same thing on a jet sweep. You got to hand it off just at the right time to capture an edge like he just did.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Go, get out there.
Taylor fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And it looks like the offense was there to recover it. They're inside the 5. No pickup on that run, and it leaves them 4 yards out on 3rd and goal. All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive.
Yeah, here we go. Kill.
3rd and goal, Prescott. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Return starts at the 9. Manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Gets it here to start the drive. Juke the defender. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Patriots.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Let's go now.
Another run for Henry. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's got Jalen Lane. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
It's a gain of 31 yards. That's another Patriots. First and 10 at the 15.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's first and 10 from the 15. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Looking to the air here. Chased out to his right. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Down to the air here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he's going to score. It's a pick 6 for New England. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or 2 to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They go again with Taylor. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
And the Patriots going with the dime set for this 3rd down call.
Here we go.
Here's Dak. Complete beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. And a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Throwing on first is Prescott. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Zaire Franklin.
They're trading picks already in the opening quarter. I know these two coaching staffs couldn't agree on much down there. But both of them would be very happy to see some cleaner football. This keeps up. Turnovers are more than likely going to decide this outcome.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Now we got the first carry of the game for the rookie out of Arkansas. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They start out 2nd and 10. On the move, hit it right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Pass play coming here. Completed to his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Rolling back gets the handoff. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
To the air, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense is setting up for 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Let's ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. It's a gain of 7, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
There's another for him. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue.
And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Dolphins 7. Bradley Pinion sets.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off Zaire Franklin. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman 1 time that game.
This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Koo on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
Koo able to put it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yeah! Here we go, Friday!
They put a receiver in motion here left. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. They motion Dell over left. 1st and 10, Prescott. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That one hits for 30. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Pass it down close. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Yeah!
From the gun, Taylor. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
Here we go.
Prescott to sneak it. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Dolphins face a 4-point deficit. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Dolphins cut it to a field goal game.
Dolphins 14. Will Lutz.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fields this one at the 3. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready up!
And 2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Carried by Spears to start the drive. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. It's the Patriots who have 1st and 10. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
60 bicep.
Throwing from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Watkins that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a New England 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
1st down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
On for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Return starts at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside. The 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go, boy.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag.
Yeah! Here we go.
They've got a man in motion. Play action now for Prescott. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the 47. Pass caught by Tate Dell. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead right away in half number 2. Tank Dell, the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. No problems on the extra point there. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
Dolphins 21, Patriots 17.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 24-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Running once more with Henry. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. He's going to throw this one. On the move, headed right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
And he's going to call for the fair catch here at the 38-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground. Taylor. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 43. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Flying down the middle with Henry. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. From the 32. Complete Derrick Henry. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They go play action on first. Forced out to his right. That's completed right side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a New England first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They're set up at the 35 now. Play action on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Second and 10 now. A throw left side finds Johnson. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Desmond King up to make the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Cox loses lead. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On first and 10, it's Henry. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Back to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Third and long for him here. Pass complete to Lane. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
Here we go. Right there,
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Another game to Judkins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with third down and 5.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's...
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Five men in the secondary for the Pats. Third down.
Yeah, here we go. I take line.
They motion Dell over left. Prescott now to throw on third down. They did it! He made the interception! Andrew Makuba makes the play. And he's going to have the touchdown! Let's see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Running it after the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 46.
Now they send their back in motion right. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. The give, here's Judkins. Still going past the 40. Past the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Dolphins grow their lead to 8.
Patriots 20. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Spears. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They run once more with Spears. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun, Henry. Runs inside the 35. And he's finally brought down at the 33. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Another run for Henry. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to Find those completions outside the pocket.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Set, go.
He's dropping back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots down by only 2 in the 4th.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage. But stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the 2nd half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
Question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go right in. 26.
A give left side. Judkins. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
26.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Go right in. Here we go. 47. 26.
Another one for Judkins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Yeah, here we go. Right in. Go right in. 26.
1st down, here's Dak. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Gain of 13 yards.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. And I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Yeah. Here we go. Go right in. 26.
Handoff now to Judkins. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go. Right in. Go right in.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. He'll look to throw it. A little screen pass for Judkins. He has room past the 25. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Judkins running between the tackles. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the Patriots' 8-yard line.
Yeah, here we go! Flying.
Judkins out the middle. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. They'll run it with Judkins. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Were they ever determined not to let that touchdown happen on the ground? If it happened at all. And that was a stand, Kate. 3 straight stops with their backs against the wall.
That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. He was looking Jordan Watkins' way. And now they face 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Headed out right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll get it up to the 27. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.